What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Speed Build. Today we are going to be working on basically this entire area you see right now. Bad news, I did lose a big chunk of this recording, so you're going to see about halfway through that we basically lose or we basically teleport to a fully completed area of the map. But don't worry, there's still plenty of detailing and stuff going on to watch and see. But yeah, I had a couple ideas for what I wanted to do up here, and I kind of brainstormed a little bit for which one I really wanted to do. And essentially I came up with the idea to close off the tunnel. And the only reason this idea came up, I'll be completely honest with you guys, is because the rocks would keep clipping through the tunnel. So because I kind of got annoyed with that whole thing, and also because I wanted to just keep the flow of the map going, I decided to just go ahead and close off the tunnel after this little viewpoint and basically just, create a different path. So that's essentially what we're doing on today's episode. You're gonna see that we basically take this cliff on the right and we will turn it into some like kind of like a, I don't know how you call it, like just like a cliff that you could climb, I guess. We'll put some ledges on there as well, and we'll just have it so that you can either go through there, or I came up with a different path which I'm pretty excited about, where there's gonna be this ramp that you'll see, and if you do end up using a car throughout the map, you'll just like kind of skirt into this and take the ramp and go into the ocean, where you will find a boat, and that boat can take you to basically like that little inlet area over there. And right there will be like a shed with some loot and a path up to the little base that I'll end up putting in that area over there. So yeah, you can see me just go ahead and put the little rocks, the climbable rocks here. And yeah, I'm honestly pretty happy with how this turned out. In all reality, right, the whole plan was that people were going to be able to drive this map, but clearly that plan did not work out again. And I say again because when I tell you guys that I've tried this so many times, I tried making a driving level so many times, but I always get so caught up on detailing that I end up using so much of the budget that I can't really make the map too big, or else I run out of the budget, and you kind of need a big map to drive around, or else it just won't work. So once again, I failed at not detailing too much, and because of that, we're making more of a walking standard level. So that's that basically. But really, I don't know. I feel like it's more fun this way anyways. I don't think a driving map would really work on this engine, on this level editor. Once I start learning Unreal and make my own stuff, we'll make some more interesting and varied levels. But as of right now, we're gonna keep it simple. But although I say that, I do also want to make my next level gameplay, make the gameplay of my next level different, right? Because I am kind of tired of doing these like open-ended levels, so I want to try mixing it up with something different. I was kind of inspired a little bit playing some Black Ops 6 like I usually do. I was playing some of the zombies, and a lot of the level design on the zombies map, especially Terminus, if any of you guys have played it, well, first of all, it's a really nice and detailed map. It looks amazing. Like the Treyarch team, the art team on that game for that map, they did amazing. Liberty Falls also looks good, but not as good as Terminus. So I took a lot of inspiration from that level, and I really want to make something more interesting and dark, and I don't know, I want to have more like set pieces. I'm not sure if that's the right way or right word to use, but like I just want to have more like things you walk into and you're like, whoa, like what happened here, or whatever. So in order for that to happen, I would need to make just like a smaller level, I think, just not have it be an open world. So now I'm kind of thinking like how I should really like tie that in with like the story I'm kind of trying to build here. A part of me wants to just ditch the whole story idea altogether, but another part of me kind of likes the idea. So I don't know. We'll see what we do. But you can see here that the rocks were clipping through the tunnel, and I just decided to go with it. And we just make a basically like a collapse, like the tunnel basically collapsed in here. And I honestly, the first couple minutes of me doing this, I was getting a little worried because I thought it looked like garbage, but somehow, some way, I actually made it look good. So I'm kind of proud of myself on that. So you guys are gonna see me see the workflow on how I get this to look like an actual collapsed tunnel. But yeah, it's stuff like this. Like the collapsed tunnel is like one of those things I'm talking about, like a set piece. Like, you walk into this tunnel and you see that, and it's like something happened there, and I kind of want to take that to like the next level, and also like take it to where there's just more of it and there's not so much distance between them, right? So yeah, I'm really inspired by the whole like zombies aesthetic, and I kind of want to make something similar. So I'm thinking for the next level we'll have like we'll have the crash landing, right? The plane is going to be crash landed. You're going to start the level next to a plane crash, and that in itself is kind of like a set piece. I think I can make that look really cool, especially if I set it on a different time. Maybe, you know what, I might actually make it like a nighttime kind of map, that way, so like the fire is like, coming out of the plane and stuff, and it's like lighting up your paths. Honestly, hold on guys, I'm kind of cooking here low key. I think it's gonna turn out really cool. I'm more excited for the next map than I am about finishing this one. I'm a little worried about this one too, because the budget is already super high, and we still have about 3 more locations to make, 4 if you're counting the tunnel on the top. And I'm also over like building tunnels. Like the tunnels, they just don't look good in this game. There's just not enough like assets to like fill out the tunnel themselves. Like you can see here, I'm like grasping at straws trying to like find some stuff to lay around. So I want to like play to this game's strength, which I think is mostly like nature and basically what Far Cry 5 was, right? It was Montana, countryside. It's not really like city focused in any way. So for that and that alone, I want to take it to its strengths. I want to make it more of a, I don't know, I just want the level to look less bad in essence. So yeah, here you go. Basically I lost that whole recording of me making this tunnel, and you can see here I put a lot of effort into it, so I'm actually super mad that I wasn't able to get that recording back. But I think it looks cool. I think it's still missing stuff, but a part of me just like, I just can't find anything else to put in here that makes sense. I wanted to basically give it the vibe that this tunnel collapsed and the people who are taking it over are like making a base out of it, I guess, is kind of like the idea, kind of the story of the whole thing. But really, I mean, there's not much of a story going on. The story design, the storytelling in the design is just not really, it's not really coming out on this level. But I think on the next one it's gonna look a lot better, so that's why I'm like more excited to get to that one than this one. But whatever, at this point we're gonna finish it. We're pulling through. We're gonna finish this level. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care if I start getting kind of lazy with it, because I'm honestly kind of tired of it. And this is me being honest with you guys. Like, I'm not trying to, I don't know, sound like I hate what I'm doing right now. I still enjoy this. I'm having fun, like, detailing and stuff. It's just, I really want to start on something new, and this has taken me a lot longer than I expected. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this series works a lot better when it's in short spurts with new ideas, keeping it fresh constantly. Yeah, whereas now it's like we're on season 10 of a very like long show, and I'm just kind of ready to move on. But we're almost there. Like, we are so close to finishing. It's not even funny. I am gonna have to do the AI. I still want to publish the map. Once again, I don't know if I'm gonna show off that. I don't know if I'm gonna record it, but we will see. And I also want to I want to get started on making the VODs, man. I keep bringing them up basically every episode, but dude, I really want to start like recording VODs. I'm honestly waiting to buy a microphone and a microphone stand, because right now I'm literally recording this on my phone, on my voice notes, and holding it with my hand on my bed. So that's kind of my setup right now. And I really just want to, I don't know, I kind of want to upgrade. I kind of want to take this to the next level. So all of this combined means that I'm trying to just get through this right now. I'm just trying to finish this one up, and just kind of do what I need to do with it. You feel me? So yeah, basically getting into what we're doing though, we are putting down the paths for this whole area. I was going to detail this more. I was going to put like a fort in here somewhere, but because once again we don't have a lot of budget left, and I also want to start kind of putting my pedal to the metal on the speed of this, I decided to just keep it simple, right? Just like a whole little nature walk basically, because the distance between this area and the next one isn't too massive. And if we keep like cluttering the area with stuff, then it's gonna make the whole player experience a lot worse, because we would have to put enemies, and the enemies would get alerted if you shoot on this tunnel over here, and it would just kind of ruin like the whole gameplay of the area. So that's why there is no building or anything on this. It's just going to be nature, which is what you're going to see me putting down here. It's just going to be trees. I don't get around to fleshing it out or anything, so you're not going to see me put bushes yet. I believe I will be doing that on the next episode, along with the military base on the bottom and also the shed. I might just knock out basically all three of those in one episode, so it may or may not be a long one next time. We'll see how it goes. And basically, once we get those three done, all we have left to do is detail that little checkpoint with some props and stuff, which should only take a little bit, and make the final base. And then we will just have to do a run through, polish literally everything. I'll have to do a whole lot of play testing. I'll do that off camera. I won't be recording that part because it'll just be me running around the map like a million times. So I'll be polishing everything. I'll record myself doing like a run through with my final episode, which will probably be like not the final episode. I might do the AI episode. I'll do the AI. And then the final episode of the series will be me basically breaking down the map, breaking down my choices, showing off every single POI, and yeah, that basically. So I'm hoping that there should only be about I'd say about 3 or 4 more episodes left max, and then we're done. And I'm assuming I will take a little break while I brainstorm and come up with the idea for the next one. And this time I'll record from the beginning, which I wasn't able to do with this level, but I am going to do it for the next one. So you're going to see the whole terrain and like basically that whole brainstorming process. And we're going to do that. And yeah, so we'll take the break. I'll do that in the background. We'll start the series, and in the meantime, I will have Planet Coaster going on in the background to keep the channel busy. I haven't posted a bonus video in a while. I'm trying to get to that. I'm in between jobs right now. Well, not anymore, but I was in between jobs, which is why there isn't any like extra content. I'm just posting on Thursday right now, but do expect that to change. I'm hoping to start making 2 videos a week again. But of course, if not, you can always expect my videos to come out on Thursday, like always. And we'll just keep that train running with Planet Coaster. And when the time is ready, we will start our next level. As for Planet Coaster, I am going to start working on the second episode, probably either this weekend or one of these days. And I could possibly upload that episode before next Thursday. So you might get a bonus video this week. You might not. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just ready to get this one over with, guys. I'm a little tired of the desert theme. I want to start something new, something fresh, and do something different gameplay wise as well, because this is not really I can't really get too creative with this because a lot of what I'm doing, a lot of what I'm detailing is literally just nature, rocks, and the open world. So that being said, this is the run through of what I did. It's just literally like this whole path going through to take you from the tunnel to the military base, which there is going to be the option of driving off the tunnel into the ocean and taking a boat to the shed, or coming up here. And both ways you get some loot. As you can see, I put a shed there, and there will be the little boathouse that I put down as well, that you can probably loot some, like a weapon or something. So yeah, that'll do it for today. I'm really happy with how the collapsed little area thing came out right there. I really like the pipe coming out. I think it looks pretty sick. I'm addicted to putting those cables on the floor, and these little wood boards. They don't make a whole lot of sense when you think about it. Like, who's really putting down wood boards on like a tunnel? It just doesn't make a lot of sense. But it does fill out the space, makes it look more detailed. So I'm gonna keep them there. I mean, let's be real. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I was kind of yapping a lot for this one, but I'm telling you, my energy is fully focused on getting this done right now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be seeing you guys in the next episode. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.